woman's dream, she sees the tree of life uprooted. And the next morning, she tells her husband, "You got to dig up that tree. That I saw that in my dream." So her husband gets a bunch of the sky men together. They uproot the tree, and Sky Woman is looking down through the abyss, through the hole. And there's a couple of versions of this. In one version, she just kind of accidentally slips, and in another, her jealous husband gives her a little push. In any way, in both stories, she is tumbling down through the abyss and into this watery world below. And there are some water birds that see this creature tumbling, and she doesn't have any webbed feet, she doesn't have wings. They don't think she's going to do really well in the world below. And so they break her fall, and Turtle offers her back for Sky Woman to gently be dropped down on by the birds. And but as she's tumbling from the sky world to break her fall, she grabs at the tree of life and is able to break a branch. And so she's got a branch from the tree of life in her hand as she's falling. She gets to on the back of this turtle, and the turtle is protecting her, and the animals are understand that there's no soil anywhere, but they know there's soil underneath the water. So one by one they dive and they try to bring back some earth from below the water. And little muskrat is the animal that's successful. And Sky Woman takes the soil, spreads it on the back of Turtle, and then begins to plant the seeds from the tree of life. And from that, life begins on Earth, which is why Native people, especially the Oneida, call North America Turtle Island, because it's kind of shaped like a turtle. Okay, so look at those two stories. Which is true? That's the question that gets us so much into trouble, right? It's all about truth. I believe this, you believe that. I mean, wars, religious jihads. Stories are not about truth. They're about meaning. So what's the meaning of these two versions? What do we know about the people who came up with these two versions of how we all came to be here today? In one, there's a separation between the creator and the created. In another, animals co-create the earth. In one story, you have dominion over the animals, go out and name the beasts. There's a suggestion that humans are superior to other animals and plants. In the other one, if you are surrounded by your relatives who have helped you co-create the universe, you have a different attitude about what your relationship is to those animals. The role of women, there's a lot in both those stories. And I'm not going to denigrate anyone's religion, but it probably wouldn't surprise you to know that in the Oneida story, that's a matriarchy. That's a matrilineal society where women rule and men drool, and that's society. They own they